There was a time when paying bills meant sending checks to the electric company, the water company, and the phone company. But now phone companies offer cable TV, cable companies offer telephone service, and you can even make phone calls over the internet. Why would you want to do that? NBC 13's Chris Pallone is here tonight to sort it all out for you. Chris.
Mike, in a word, savings. New internet phone services promise the same features you'd expect from the phone company at a much lower cost. But is internet phone service for everyone? We decided to find out. Natalie Cowling is new to Birmingham, so keeping in touch with loved ones by telephone is very important to her. When it came time for Natalie to set up her phone service here, she did what millions of others are doing, skipping past traditional phone companies and making all of her phone calls on the internet.
Everybody we have, as far as family and friends, are long distance. Did I want to pay a long distance bill, or did I want to try for an option of having local and long distance in one package? It just made sense to go ahead and go that route for us.
It's called VoIP, Voice over Internet Protocol.
Voice over IP is, simply put, analog telephone systems being converted over to digital and transmitted over the internet.
Traditional phone companies send the sound of your voice from your telephone through copper wires in your home to switching stations where your call is routed to the person you're calling. VoIP phones don't plug into the wall at all. They're connected to your high-speed internet connection. VoIP phones convert your voice into digital packets and send those packets over the internet to the person you're calling.
The advantage is it's free. You don't have to pay long distance anymore.
That means for about $25 a month, you can make as many local and long-distance calls you want and talk for as long as you want. Natalie Cowling uses Vonage, the #1 voice over IP provider.
I have one bill. It's a solid bill. It's $24.99 a month, and I don't worry about, is it going to be $100 this month? Is it going to be $50 this month?
VoIP subscribers usually get a host of features like call waiting, caller ID, call forwarding, and voicemail. They can even choose what area code they want their phone number to have, meaning you can choose a local number for your family to dial, even if you live thousands of miles away. And right now, VoIP subscribers don't have to pay any of the taxes and surcharges that come with a normal phone bill.
At some point, 5-10 years down the road, the government will find a way to charge us for that. But as it stands right now, it is free, which is why everybody's taking advantage of that.
But VoIP isn't for everyone. It has some distinct drawbacks.
You still have to have either a cable modem or a telephone line, and you still have to have a high-speed internet. So if you don't have a long-distance bill that's high enough, voice over IP doesn't save you anything.
Unlike analog phones, if your power goes out or you lose your internet connection, your phone won't work. And then there's 911.
911 is still a gray area for voice over IP.
VoIP providers must have some sort of 911 service, but unlike your regular phone, VoIP 911 operators might not know where you're calling from.
If you lose that call or cannot speak, they don't know where to send your services to.
Natalie Cowling's son once had to call 911. Luckily, he knew his address, and the call was quickly transferred to local emergency responders. Despite that shortcoming, Natalie says she's glad she made the switch to VoIP and the savings that come with it.
It's been great. Everybody I talk to, they'll be talking. I'll go, by the way, how do I sound? And they'll start, oh, you sound like you're on a phone. Well, I am, but I'm calling over voice over IP, and they're like, I can't tell.
So who is a good candidate for VoIP? Dustin Defnall says anyone who has a long-distance bill of more than $75 a month might want to consider it. For people who have smaller bills or don't have a high-speed internet connection, VoIP might not be worth the switch. We contacted BellSouth for their reaction to VoIP. The company says it is in trials with the service so it can offer it to its customers. BellSouth is also working on a service to compete with cable television. So the lines are getting blurred. We've got you covered live. Chris Pallone, NBC 13 News.